Alright, here we go. It's November the 10th, here at the north again. I shot King Henry on the other side of the field with muzzleloader about 2 weeks ago, so it's November the 10th. It's the rut. Let's go. It could happen anytime. So hopefully we see something tonight. Let's go. That was definitely a hot doe. That little buck's after her. Oh, he's grunting. That's a good sign. Just had that doe go through. She had her tail straight out like she was hot. And then that little 4-point buck came by. He was chasing after her. So there's a hot doe in the area. Hopefully a bigger buck comes out. So keep on alert. that same buck, still after that same doe, that little 4-point. He trailing her like a bloodhound. That's crazy. If only a bigger one could come by, you know? But who knows? It's about 4:30, so I'll keep you updated. Just let that buck walk. He looks like a 9-point, but he doesn't have an eye guard on one side. Then it's hard to let him walk. He looked real good. He showed up on camera about a week ago. He read the script perfect. He walked right here by me at probably 18 yards. He hit a scrape over there to my left, came out of the woods. Now he's walking down there, going down the point. Oh, man. That was hard to pass that one, but I'm waiting on a giant. I already shot King Henry, and I don't want to be tagged out, so that was awesome.
Yeah, it's always right up there.
So, Paul, what'd you see?
Seen one deer, one buck up late, probably about 5 o'clock.
That wasn't too late. Then sunset was 5:14.
And it was after that sometime or other. I've been standing up looking back to the north, well, looking all the way around. I looked all the way around and turned and just getting ready to sit down. I saw a deer out there about 50 yards. And I don't know how he got there when I'd been looking that way anyway, but he was just feeding.
Which way did he come from? Your north? Or
Come from this direction, north.
Oh, yeah?
And he was just feeding along, and I could tell it was a buck.
Yeah.
So I got my binoculars and put it on it, and it's a pretty nice buck.
10-point?
10-point. So I got my crossbow around there and tried to get the safety off. The safety wouldn't go off, so I checked the arrow, and the arrow wasn't all the way up. So I pushed the arrow all the way up and then pushed the safety off, and he slowly fed down this way, but I was having to turn around this way, and he was behind the tree, kind of to the right of the tree. And I was having trouble getting the crossbow.
You were gonna lean out, weren't you?
Well, and I didn't know whether to shoot him or not, but he was a pretty good, and I had an internal battle. If I could have ever got on him just right and put the crosshairs right where he was at, I'd probably pulled the trigger.
You never stopped him or nothing?
No.
So he never knew you were there, huh?
I tried to stop him after he got on out the ways, but he didn't even act like he heard me.
Yeah.
And he come probably 15 yards behind me. And
that close?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And then he turned and got behind the tree on me, so I couldn't tell where he was at. And finally I cranked my head far enough around the tree. I finally saw him standing right there behind the tree, so I slowly got up and turned around, but then he moved on over into the trail and went down to the ways. I put the scope on him when he was under that deal. I might have could have pulled the trigger there, but that would have been a chancy shot. So
yeah.
And then he walked on off into the woods, and then I tried to stop him. I tried. He didn't even act like it even heard it. He just kept walking real slow, went on down through that short stuff and right on down out of sight.
Was he pretty big bodied, all neck swelled up?
He wasn't that big a body. He was kind of slim. It might have been that one you mentioned where he didn't look like he was already wore out or something on camera.
Yeah.
But he had a pretty good rack. He was better than that one I shot.
Yeah.
And everything. So, and that's the only deer I seen.
Huh. Well, that 9-point that I let walk, I know you'd have shot him for sure. he was I ranged it after he left. He was 16 yards, walked right by me.
That's about as close to that man I got.
And it would have been a chip shot. He was actually an 8-point. He didn't have an eye guard on one side. He was slick on one side. So, and we've never seen that deer before. Because I went through my phone after he left. I thought he was a different 9-point, but no, he's brand new. He had pretty long tines, Pop, but
if this had had big long tines, I'd have tried a shot.
Like his G4 on the one side was nice. If he'd had that on the other side, Scott would have shot him. But I was like, I told myself I'm not going to shoot nothing unless someone get it mounted. So he wasn't quite big enough. No.
Well,
but
I probably wouldn't have mounted this one. It's probably European, but a European mount that I ought to.
Hey, I don't want to be tagged out.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. That was the battle going on.
Yeah.
And the inside of it. Should I shoot him down? I could probably got a shot about that time when he was turning, going behind me.
Yep.
The crossbow was hitting the back of the seat.
Yep.
That's how close he was. They was trying to get it over on him there.
Well, it's a week till gun season, so the rut's heating up.
Oh, if I'd had a muzzleloader or a rifle, that would have been as you say, a chip shot.
Well, hopefully we'll have better success tomorrow or something, you know? Hope so.